Hello, MaryBeth of Fantabulous Finds here again. Time for our Christmas Carol of the day. Today we're going to go back to another fun one. See how many of you remember hearing this one. It's been a little while since I've heard it. Actually, I have not heard it this year at all. I don't know, maybe it's not a popular one, but kind of funny one. My dad used to think it was funny. So, we're going to go for it anyway. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. So, people, be careful going home from people's houses tomorrow night, okay? Careful. Okay, here we go. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me as Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she had forgotten her medication, and she staggered out the front door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He'd been taking it so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black. And we just can't help but wonder, should we open up the gifts or send them back? Send them back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig, and the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the hair on Grandma's wig. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Sing it, Grandpa. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Merry Christmas. We used to think that was the funniest thing. We always laughed and told my mom and said, Grandma got run over by a reindeer, so you better be careful. Of course, we didn't call her Grandma, we called her Granny. But still, it was still funny. So, well, Grandma got run over by a reindeer, and we actually gave my mom a little stuffed deer that played that. And actually, I've still got one somewhere in the other room that actually plays that when you pinch his ear or whatever. I bet it still plays now, even though it's probably 10 years, 15 years old now. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little funny song of the day. And Maggie, let Mark listen to that because it's funny. It's just a funny song. And I hope Alan gets to hear it too. Maybe he'll think it's funny too that Grandma got run over by a reindeer. And any of you others that have grandkids and great-grandkids and all, just let them have a little fun with the Christmas season. But also remind them of what the whole season is about. What the Christmas is about. It is Christmas. It's not Xmas. A lot of people say it. They just shorten it. But you don't need to shorten it. If you're going to shorten it, get rid of the muss. Because Christ is where it's all about. So Merry Christmas to you all. We've got 2 more days of singing to go on. I'll do one tomorrow. And then we've got one we'll do on Christmas Day. So 2 more songs to go. So we'll see you then. So y'all have a fantabulous night tonight. And we will see you tomorrow. Love you all and God bless. Bye-bye.